gentlemen.
Batman and Robin Eternal.
Batman and Robin Eternal.
Batman
Yes.
Eternal's different. Batman and Robin Eternal.
Batman and Robin Eternal. Oh my goodness. We're not quite.
This is kind of a. I've noticed that this issue was different than the other issues. Like the other issues with the whole mother, it seems like this one was outside of those. It was, I mean, it's the same continuity, but it was like they were starting to introduce the Church of Damas, so it kind of more on their back.
Yeah.
They kind of. It seems like they've shifted gears slightly. This shifted the focus ever so slightly.
Yeah.
And the focus is in a different place in this comic book. I want to
We
say.
know about Mother, and we know what she's all about, and we know what her ultimate plan is. So we're kind of shifted a little bit to where these guys are going to go from here. How they're going to confront the overall threat, I guess.
And they're introducing one of a fan favorite, of course, John Paul Valley.
Yeah.
Everybody's favorite Batman.
That dude is unhinged. That dude is unhinged. Yeah, we were also, we kind of left the other guys to a large degree, and we were with pretty much Red Robin and Red Hood.
Right.
They got themselves inside the Order of Dumas. There's some kind of being in there who has been evolving.
Yeah, it's kind of like some ultimate being type
Yeah,
deal.
he's got all these
like,
wires kind of sticking out of the back of his head. He's like some kind of crazed oracle.
Yeah.
Yeah, black dude with a beard.
He's got all that shit coming out of his head.
Yeah, and Red Robin runs a total grift on him. He's all, well, I have turned on my friend here, and he's crap, and I don't want to be with him anymore. I want to seek ultimate knowledge, and Azrael's all, like hell you will. And he wants to fight him, and then the voice, no, we will not turn away anyone seeking knowledge. So that's how he gets inside.
Right. And then, well, I mean, like, what do you think of the whole John Paul Valley origin in the New 52? Like, they're introducing that character within the series, and this is how they're introducing. I mean, this is how they're introducing the character into the series now.
I think it's cool that he's still around. He's still crazy, and that's the reason why he couldn't wear the mantle of the Bat for very long.
He better not don the cape in this fucking series.
No, he won't. He'll never do that again. That was like Batman's worst error ever.
Right.
I think it's the fact that they stay around, like, because maybe one point, like, from the Nightfall series back in the 90s, like, oh, we don't like what you did with Batman, so we'll get rid of him. But no, it's still
He's valuable as a he really wants to be more than he can ever be. He's got this these delusions of grandeur that he's going to be this great thing. And what's fun to watch with John Paul Valley is how easily manipulated he is by these other forces like that guy.
Well, he's like a blank slate. I mean, they're leading to the points that he's like may or may not be one of Mother's creations. He
wanted to cut those.
Wipes the whole persona.
He wanted to cut Red Robin up, but he couldn't because this being was telling him not to.
Do we have a little David Kane in this one or no? Was it mostly on Red Robin?
We did have some David Kane. He gets clocked. I think Cassandra actually takes him out.
Right. But there's not too much of them. I think it's mostly the focus is on John Paul Valley.
That's like the sense that I got is, we're done with you now. Enough of you. Blip. You're done.
Right, exactly.
So
and now we're going to move on to what's going on with John Paul Valley. And it's kind of funny because they have the saying that the Church of Damas is tied into the Gotham series now, too.
Yeah, that's where we're going next. And I'm waiting for, they can't go much further. The end has got to be near.
Well, they're still trying to figure out like exactly how close Batman's ties are to Mother. So they're still trying to hash that out. And I think once we figure that one out, that means Mother's going to kind of... storyline's gonna
There's some interesting monologues with the Scarecrow in this issue. He talks a lot about what Batman's true pathology is.
Scarecrow exposition in this, isn't there?
I thought he had a point.
What was he?
He said that Batman is only afraid of fear itself.
Right. That's right.
That's the only thing he fears.
God, he had a lot of bubbles. Like he went on for a long time in this comic. Like there's a lot of Scarecrow rambling.
And Mother did not want to hear it. She's like, enough of you, Crane.
Yeah, she's like, Crane, whatever.
I asked you a question about something else completely different. Crane.
Have you been keeping up Batman Robin Eternal at all, Darren? Or?
Yeah, I've been reading as much as you guys have. I kept up with storyline, what's going on, and I'm glad that I always got with this character. He's one of my personal favorites.
He's one of my personal favorites too.
The coolest part of that issue was the countdown.
The countdown?
The countdown.
Oh, right.
The countdown. We didn't know it was a countdown until we realized that they were at the same number.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I thought that was really cool.
And then you knew it was a plan.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I really like Jason. I mean, I'm a big Red Hood fan, and like honestly, they're making it more kid friendly. They're putting kid gloves on him in New 52 a lot, and I kind of like that too. And like again, like I know I talk about this a lot, but I really like the whole idea that the kind of the brothers. You know what I'm saying? Although like I haven't read too much Teen Titans. Teen Titans kind of like Red Robin, especially Tim Drake, has been outside of Batman like directly.
Yeah,
he's kind of like they always consider him as not being an actual Robin, but he being like, kind of like creating his own persona, but kind of still honoring that Robin whole persona. But like I don't really know too much about New 52 Tim Drake other than that he's like an intellectual genius and he's a computer genius, and he's just like intellectually he's one of the smartest people like in the DC universe right now. I
have a string of Batman.
And they say he's like the greatest detective second to Batman.
Well, there's a Batman series that I collected a while back called The Cult. It's an offshoot story where he ends up being brainwashed by this underground preacher. Batman, and inducted into this underground sewer dwelling street people. So Batman essentially disappears. And the only one who's able to look for him is Tim Drake. It's that Tim Drake is Robin at that point in the continuity.
Well, because Tim Drake is always considered to be a great detective,
And
too.
he's the one who finds him. He's the one who finds him.
Because his origin, I know pre-New 52, his origin was that he actually deducted who Bruce Wayne was, like who Batman was.
Yeah, he's an ass kicker.
He
He's
figured
an
it
ass
out.
kicker too. And I always felt that part in Dark Knight Rises when what's his face's character came to Wayne Manor.
Justin Gordon-Levitt?
Yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I always kind of thought that when he told the story about his old man and yeah, he used to be a numbers runner. I kind of felt like he was referring back to the Tim Drake persona when he was talking. Like that's who he was describing.
Right.
But that's just me.
Yeah, I thought so too. But then again, like that movie did have some writing issues.
It did. You know, it's funny. I thought that Dark Knight had so much going for it. It was still brilliant, but it had so much going for it.
Right.
I felt like there wasn't as much going on in Dark Knight Rises, yet the complaint that I heard was that there was too much. Weird.
Too much going on?
Weird.
Weird.
Weird.